Hey guys, I just wanted to make a follow-up video to my first video of just some more updated impressions on the game now that I've put in quite a bit more hours. So I'm level 34 right now, so I'm pretty deep in at this point. I'm got to chapter 3. I haven't finished it yet because the XP drought is getting pretty real now, so I think once reset hits, that'll help me, get to because I gotta hit level 36, and then, we can keep doing the story and shit, hopefully. But I kind of wanted to give an updated impressions on the game now that I've unlocked some more systems in the game and overall just got more time in. And I'm probably one of the farthest people that I've seen so far. So I feel like, maybe now is a good time because I just put in a lot of time in right now at level 34. So like, as far as some things I wanted to mention about the combat, I'm actually going to go into the training mode to show it off. So there's actually some things that people might not know about the combat still that I kind of want to help spread the word on. So I learned this from Azriel Vanity, which I'll link his video in the description, where he does a good job of kind of going over a lot of kind of stuff that I was unaware of that you could even do in combat. So it's one thing is the DP assist, where you can actually you can dodge attack the enemy and do the parry in the exact same attack, the same yellow flash, and it's just that's going to be a big high level thing because you just get insane value out of just being able to hit the dash attack with the parry, obviously. And another thing is, which I kind of want to show first, is that I didn't even know you could do, is that on mouse and keyboard at least, I don't know about like controller and stuff like that, but you can actually hit C to go backwards on your character instead of like going to the next character, and I don't even know how many people know that. Because I used to like double tap space to swap my character, and I kind of found that to be one thing that was a little bit clunky in this game. Because I didn't like, having to mash through this. But you can actually just hit C and go back. You can even parry by hitting C, and it'll swap you to that character instead, and you can still do the parry. I'm going to switch to Sokaku here, and I'm going to show you guys the DP assist. So I'm going to do the dash attack and the parry at the exact same time. And it's just, that's going to be a big tech that is going to be very helpful later on. So yeah, as you can see here, both my characters are on the field, and you could see Sokaku was still doing like her flag attack while Ellen was still attacking. So I didn't get it that time, but I got it. So let's see if I can get it again. No, I didn't get it again. I'm not like the best at it right now, because it's a little bit tricky. The timing is like a little bit. Yeah, see, there we go again. See, and you can see them both doing those attacks right there. So that's gonna be, if you can like actually consistently do that, that's gonna be insane. So yeah, that's just like a little tech for you that I learned with the combat. And like I said, I've just been having a blast with the combat so far, and I just do not agree with the statement that it is bad. Like, it just, like, I'm a big action game guy. I've played a lot of action games. Like, my favorite series is Devil May Cry. Like, I'm a big FromSoft guy as well. And, like, this game just feels so good. Like, it literally just feels just as good as those games. And, like I said, it's really the difficulty that makes it seem bad to some people. Like, to me, it is just fun to play. And I think, a lot of the mechanics are interesting, but you can really just get away with just mashing and then, not needing to do anything else, which I think is the main issue. It's not, like, the combat mechanics that are at fault for that. But on to the next thing. So my opinion on the story, kind of like how I said in the other video, is the story has, especially like the companion quest so far. So I've done pretty much every companion quest that's available to me right now. And I feel like a lot of them were not the most interesting thing ever. But like I said, I feel like the characters in this game just have so much character and stuff that, like, even though the whole premise of it was not like the greatest thing ever, like, I still enjoy a lot of the story in this game. And a lot of the I didn't like Soldier 11's story. It was pretty boring, but like, because, and mainly because I just think Soldier 11's probably one of the weakest characters in this game, where she's just not very interesting to like talk to or anything. But like Grace's story and stuff, I had a decent time with, because like the characters just feel like actual characters in this game and actually have like interesting personalities. So that's kind of, and like I don't know if you guys have seen the lore vid or anything, but there's a lore vid on the official Zenless zzzero channel that's like talks about like kind of like the events before this game and like what the kind of the origin is. And I think that video was very interesting, and if they can actually carry that like into the game, then I don't think the story, like, I think the story would definitely start getting interesting. I think there's a lot of cool areas that we hope we can see somewhat in that video, and like there's a lot of cool characters, and like I really hope they put that into this game in some way, and like kind of give us, kind of make it more about like the hollow thing, and like, you know, the post-apocalyptic shit that's going on, because a lot of it's just kind of like slice of life. Like, I know I feel, because it's an urban game, right? So like, so a lot of it is just like little random side stories about like their daily life and stuff, and like I think is okay, but I know a lot of people want something that's deeper than that. So yeah, I think the lore vid was pretty promising. We'll just have to see. And then on the TVs again. So I've heard, I think a take that I pretty much agree with as of right now is that the biggest issues with the TVs is that they portray story, like important story moments in them, instead of like just showing it to the player. And I think that's like a big issue a lot of people have with it. And I think some of the TVs are definitely okay. Like, I've had some of these like other random like later game TVs that are like, I just find it cool how much variety they can really just do with the system. I think is kind of the impressive thing about it. Like, one that I really remember still is I literally had a full-on like TFT auto battler, or like some Pokemon battle, like literally in the TVs. Like, and I think that really just shows like how much they can really do with them. And like that one was like interesting to me. But overall, I'm not going to really talk about them much, because I don't really think there is much to go over, because everyone already knows pretty much. But so at level like 32, you get the trust system, which a lot of people don't have yet, because like I said, I haven't really seen a lot of people my level yet. And the trust system's alright so far. I know one complaint people have is that like they want to be able to be like see the characters more, or like play as the character. And like me personally, I actually really like just being the main characters in the overworld, because it really just kind of gives you that immersive feeling of like, you know, you're seeing the world through this person. So I kind of enjoy that feature of it. But I will say I do want to like interact more with the characters. And once you get the trust system, I think that's in the end, I think that will help with that. Because now you're able to, on command, like do these little story missions with them, and like by leveling them up more, they'll actually like show up more often, and like random events can happen where you can interact with the characters. And I feel like that's a good way to go about it. And like, see, I've been, at first I thought it was gonna go fast because of like how much XP I was getting, but the XP actually varies quite a bit. So it actually, they don't level up as fast as I thought they were going to. And then once again, I think the best parts about this game are, like, I have been just in love with this game's music the entire time I've been playing this game. Like, this game just has the best music, like, out of any gacha, 100%. I mean, even compared to other games, like, I just love the variance that they really have in this game. With, like, they have such chill tunes, like, when they need it, and they just have, like, absolute bangers in the combat, and it's just, when that shit starts blasting and you're just, like, fighting bosses and shit, like, it just, I like it a lot. Like, it adds to the experience quite a bit. I love the music in this game. And, like, the attention to detail in this world and stuff is just absolutely, I feel like it is just, I don't know, I just feel like people are really just sleeping on it, or like not giving it enough credit. Like 6th Street, like Lumia Square especially, is like I don't know what in any other gacha game that like I've just seen an area with just this nice to look at, like just this well designed, well detailed. Like you just have, like, you have graffiti on the walls, fucking cats are laying around, you just got everything. Like, everything is so complete, it's cohesive, and it, like, it really just makes you, like, I don't know, it's just, it's very immersive, very comfy feeling, you know, like, and I feel like it's just being slept on, or just not appreciated very much, of, like, just how good these, like, overworld areas, like, actually look. Like, you can't walk in any other gacha game in these areas and, like, just have this level of detail to them. Like, these shops and just everything here. And, like I said, like, Lumia Square just looks great. Like, I'll show you. I've been here at nighttime too. I love how this place looks at nighttime. And the music in this area is just absolutely amazing. I love the nighttime song here, is probably my #1 favorite song in the entire game. The daytime theme is great too. Like just look at this. Like, it just looks so good. It just looks so good. And like this view over the water, and like with just the music playing and stuff, like I just feel like, I don't know, maybe it's just hitting for me way more than everyone else, but like I just feel like the game's world is just so good, and like I just want to know more about it, you know. I want them to kind of expand on lore of the city, expand on like the apocalypse that's happening, like with the hollows and stuff, and just, I don't know, the game just looks absolutely stunning. So I think it'll be interesting once you know, once players really start getting to endgame, because I think the game's gonna get better and better. I've just been having fun since the beginning. I've had a few enemies that have actually, you know, messed with me a little bit, not really hard by any means, but I think, like, because when I fought I fought a couple bosses that were, you know, I had a video on it that, like, they didn't just die to me and like do nothing. Like he attacked decently frequently with like parries and like, you know, actual AoEs on the ground and like actually a decent move set. And I think it gives me hope for the end game, you know, like I just hope that the end game is well balanced in the difficulty, and I think people really get to see how much the combat actually shines at that point. And it's like, it's just the polish of this game, and the polish is just absolutely great. Like, I don't know, to me, this game literally feels, and like with the voice acting, with like that, the combat feeling, it really just feels like like a $70 PS5 game, you know, and it's like, it's a fucking free-to-play mobile game, but like, it just doesn't feel like it's a free-to-play mobile game. Like, it literally just feels like a fully polished, fleshed out title when you're in combat, landing parries, dodging, doing combos. And like just how high quality the voice acting is, like how good the visuals of this game is, the level of detail just in the city and everywhere else. Like it's great. It's great. I've just been having an amazing time playing this game so far. And you know, I just hope that people just give it a try, you know? Just come in with an open mind, give it a try. I understand, you know, that like everything isn't perfect. Like the difficulty is way too easy. You don't have to put in any effort to play it. That's definitely an issue. But like I said, at least me personally, like I've been having a great time playing the game, and I can't wait to actually get to endgame and see how the game's fleshed out.